talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come on over here to the round table. We about to break that all down. So we about to what? Break bread right now. So of course, if you speak on the title, I know a lot of people like to get rid of the type of tactics. Why we gotta be type of tactics? For a lot of us, because from the understanding, like our parents tell us, like, do it right the first time. You don't gotta keep doing it, right? But a lot of people don't tell you about a lot of things you're supposed to do right in this life. The first time, and then you don't have to come back to do it. So, one thing I would suggest you to pay attention to, so we get into the information, pay attention and make sure that this becomes sensitive and make it an information that's pertinent. Don't listen to things, you're listening for somebody. If you hear something that could benefit somebody else, make sure you apply for it. You feel me? Because if you telling them about it and you're not applying it, a lot of times you will get something that's blocked for the person. And like right now, so I would suggest to those who speak to be a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you accept the blessing first in your life. Accept that. You know what I mean? Accept that blessing in your life first. So others can see the blessing. You know what I mean? Not to mention, you know, or as I'm concerned, when it comes to the, I'm saying that's right. That's how. Because, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I had the understanding already. Then we came back. And then now I'm just starting to get more and more confirmation on how we come back, why we come back. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage you first to open your mind to the fact that we come back. You know, see the many similarities, so-called references, look into how mind comes into play. Think beyond the human realm of understanding. You know, so whatever you understand as a human, push past that of intelligence reach this human existence. Much interface the moon and the sun in order to manifest on the or to materialize. So with that being said, I would suggest that you pay close attention to this room. And they will directly affect how you see things in life, how you like one second, y'all. Well, this living food to the kids is been a rough one this morning, not to mention his bad guys getting. That's what we do. That's what we here for. To handle the business. Make sure the kids got what they need. Trying to figure out why my Wi-Fi is connected too much. Um, oh, what y'all got out going on out there? And the positivity and love to y'all this morning. Wow, my thing on Wi-Fi acting crazy. But if I'm in the words, Brother Bobby was talking about how these people basically putting this great switcheroo on our ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point, you know, we don't even recognize we them people, bro. We don't even recognize we them people that they talking about, or that the mini stories is talking about. Now y'all come in, make sure y'all drop a comment, say what's up. This is my way of saying what's up to y'all. Trying to get my give me one second. Trying to get my thing going. Yeah. Miss Royal in here. Shout out to you. Shout out. Your fam, damn. Again, just might keep on disconnecting. Alright, let's get this stuff going. But yeah, family, we up in here talking about why we come back. You know, as well as relating, you know, what mama and them taught us, you know, do shit right. So you don't gotta keep on doing it over and over. So for those who think along those levels, you know what I'm saying, this is definitely a lie for you. This is definitely the lie for you to recognize that we gotta make sure we do things right in order to avoid having to come back to it. If you're tired of being here, I know some of y'all tired of being here, so let's talk about it. And let's talk about why we gotta keep coming through this. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button when y'all come in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I really do. Hopefully y'all can hear it right here.
More videos like this, make sure you subscribe.
Niggas standing out there around a gas station bombing for a quarter is more royal than them. Because you got the royal blood, the royal art. The royal art is called alchemy, the study of melanin. And the royal people call it, the royal art is the royal blood is talking about the melanated blood. That's what it is. We the royal. And royals is the kings and queens of the earth. You the kingly man or the priestly man. We got it all. The nigga in damn Alabama on the tractor is the royal blood. Some old burly head, teasy head nigga eating some watermelon on the porch with some pork chops and some damn butter beans is royal. That's a hell of a statement now, ain't it? We the shit. Out of all the stuff, we the people. We are the people. Now, I hate to say that. Some people say, I was raped. No, it's just that's just the way it is. We just the people. God knows we suffer because of it, but we the people. The royal blood, they cut the blue blood society, all that stuff, it comes from the ancient Egyptian thing carried up by the Moors, the royal blood, and they would start to copy our stuff. Moors set up 16 universities and taught them all that. The warlock, he bled black blood. Armageddon, get the movie, you'll see the black blood. That's what we have inside of us. Y'all, let's go on. Let's go on. They say in the Gospel of Thomas, you need to get the Gospel of Thomas. You'll find when you get the Bentley Layton scriptures, read that Gospel of Thomas real good. It's in the Bentley Layton scriptures. They say that in the last, they'll say this is what they'll say. They'll say that he says, the Jesus up in there, disregard that name. He said that there will be those who got your knowledge and will find out they can't do nothing with it because they don't have the melanin. See, the knowledge goes from just having the knowledge. You got to have a real deal hookup inside and deal with it to work the magic. They say when they'll find out.
Man, you hear that shit? Hold up. Bobby ain't playing. He said they gonna try to hide that shit when they figure out they can't do nothing with it. And why these people ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it? Because they don't got what you got as far as being part of the royal bloodline. That's why you gotta be taught that, oh, you insignificant. It's just junk DNA. See what I'm saying? So again, glad y'all waking up with me. Just know the difference. When you waking up with other people and they putting you in a fear state. When you in a fear state, you're bound to breed more of the same. So let's get on the page to where we get up in the morning or we get up at sunrise and we do what's necessary to charge ourselves in the directions that we want to be in versus the directions that ain't beneficial to our livelihood going forward. Feel me? So tap in, family. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Hit that like button, share, feel me?
Revealed in the last days, and it's being revealed. So we got the shamanistic, which got one time when we used to live on the earth, we had detailed files. We're going to still bring it back home. We had detailed files, which meant that our cosmic records was open. So all the knowledge in the universe we had at one time. As the vibratory rate fell, we became more and more dense and trapped in the physical realm. When at one time the physical world was dim, We couldn't hardly see it. And the spiritual world was visible. As the vibratory rate fell and our third eye closed up, which is our first eye, what they call the cosmic eye, the physical world became clear and the spiritual world became invisible. So the priests all got together and said, hey, we're running out of time. We got the knowledge in our head. This is the book, the Akashic Record. So we're going to pick one part of the earth, Egypt or Kemet, and we're going to copy all the records. Before the time run out or our memory runs out. So they copied all the records. When they got through copying all the records, the priests came in and got the stuff and brought it out, and the several people brought out, and the Lord brought all the stuff out, and then we died. So we can have it at this time right now. The people who copied the records for us to have is sitting in this room. You only doing something what you agreed to do one time before. You live one other time, you say, I'm going to copy this stuff. So when
I take that, even a step further in this moment. Those of y'all that hearing this right now, y'all get it, as well as maybe you had a conversation with yourself recently that is like, dang, this is a confirmation of something I was thinking about, or a furtherance of that understanding. Then, you feel me, you definitely one of them people that agreed to once before to do what you doing now. You know what I'm saying? So let that be confirmation to you that you are greatness in motion. Greatness in motion, and you ain't wasting your time doing none of this shit that you into, but you really reconnecting with yourself.
I reincarnated again, I get myself because I'm the high priest. That's why your third eye is open and other people walking around today. You didn't realize that the reason why you are sitting here enjoying this type of knowledge on a Saturday night is because you are more advanced.
Your ass left this shit, and a lot of us people leave them behind for this lifetime, and that only time, you know what I'm saying, based on the work thing. I mean, but you ain't there, you already know what you're coming back to do. You know what you're coming back to. But yeah, I just want to make sure we caught that shit. It's basically Fat Boy Slim, shout out to you, G. Shout out to you. That's a very different name, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to you.
You are their high priest.
Hey everyone, happy Giving Tuesday.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
You know, Giving Tuesday. We don't celebrate that. Appreciate you saying anything, though. But yeah, do you Fat Boy Slim? That's some different shit. I guess he feel like he a fat boy on the inside.
You see, you only agree you're supposed to do. See, you guess who the damn army is? You the army. You the army. In one of the books I was reading in the Bible, Mary was saying that them people right there, one day, those people are going to rise up and they're going to overtake the plowmen. The slaves going to overtake the plow. The plowman going to overtake the master, whatever. And she was going on and she was saying, the guy was saying, you're not them people there. People ain't going to do nothing. She said, you don't understand. Their spirit going to override them like a zombie. Your own spirit going to jump about you just like that woman right there. That's what it's indicating. Going to override you like a zombie. He's going to kill across the land.
Hold on, see. We tap into some other shit. Like, a lot of people talk about this mental health, you feel me? But a lot of times we forget that there's a lot of quenching of the spirit going on within a group of people. There's a lot of, not giving people what they deserve going on within certain groups of people.
to the point, like he said, the beautiful thing is, at some point, man, you can come kicking and screaming, or you can come willingly. Either way, just know that the divinity, the greatness that is you, is gonna come online. But in order to not lose your mind, I would say align with that power. You feel me? Align with that power. Rather than losing your mind trying to fight against it, trying to avoid giving people what they deserve type shit. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. And that's part of the buck breaking, the programming. But like I said, like Bobby was just alluding to, that programming at some point is no different than, you know, trying to hold back the sunlight. You feel me? You only gonna amplify that energy that you're trying to hold back, because it's constantly pulsating out energy, and then you pushing it back at it. So then when it come back out, it's coming back out even more powerful each time. You feel me? To the point when it do come through, it's because it broke through. And when you got a breakthrough, you feel me? Or when you got to break in somebody's house to get your kid or get your belongings up out of that shit, you not finna be in that motherfucker trying to play no games. You knocking down everything. Everything. Because this is what I had to go through to do what's right. Oh, no, I'm not finna play no games when I get in here. And that's what you looking at when you so-called see people losing their mind, or, you know, as people would say, having mental health issues. It's us avoiding the reality that, you know, we face with, and accepting the program for so long to the point that we just override that shit. Even the people that get what I'm saying now, it's because you were overriding your program. We wouldn't even be having these conversations if you weren't able to override your program. You wouldn't even seek this type of information. You feel me? You wouldn't even seek this type of information. Or else. I mean, other than you done overrid your program. Because they tried to hold you back for so long.
The army that's coming back to kill is you.
Who y'all waiting on? You who you waiting on?
That's right. You the ones that's coming back.
You gonna keep coming back if you don't handle that wax.
You and the amount and the 1% of the entire black nation, it's only 1% conscious, period. If there ain't no 5%, it's 1%. 0 point something.
That reminds me why I used to always feel like they gonna have to kill a nigga, because they did it before. But I ain't gonna stop doing what I came back for. I ain't. I'm here.
The point. In the 60s, and I explained this yesterday, in the 60s, we had mass movements. Everybody thought we could get the masses, get the masses. The masses, they never give a one die. That's it. The people that run the world is a group of little crackers in a room. They run the whole world. Guess where they got that from? They got that from the Egyptian priests. That's the science of this. This is too large. You wear yourself thin. It's the nucleus that controls everything. You get a damn corn on your foot. You cut it off all you want to until you get that kernel out. That baby coming back. See what I'm saying? The core. That's basic science. So the Masonic thing is because the mass of the people don't follow no nothing. So the brotherhood is supposed to be few. Many are called, but few are chosen. You see, they copied us with this thing. So what happened was basic science is we tried to get mass movements in the 60s. You got all these people, H. Rap Brown and Kwame Ture. In the 70s, they found out that the people done got away from them. Niggas start going crazy, start making hot sauce and stuff. Your boy, one of them boys got a hot sauce from Bobby Seale hot sauce. They didn't understand basic things. It's the core, it's the nucleus. You worry about the nucleus. The other ones, they all pop your culture. They're like the animal box. They go with what feels good, looks good, smells good, sounds good. They dead. They follow follow the wave of what's the strongest current out here. If you make yourself strong, you ain't got to worry about it. So what happened is we get a little group, you try to get all out here. You wearing yourself thin. You see what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's the core. That's where the energy comes. It say where it say anybody where two or more gathered in my name. So you don't need the masses of the people. On point, something is all you need. But see, it's simple. Let me tell you what it is. Your people out there are going through the hell. You are the workhorse and breaking your back. They don't have to learn. Because I am, we are. You just got to learn. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be an angel on every corner, that's you. When this thing go down, your people going to be running, and you're going to be there to tell them what's going on. Because you have already paved the way free. You don't have to go through all this learning. Just the simple fact that for the mere fact that you want something better to happen. You ever just say, man, I'm tired of this junk, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Man, that's what a lot of us ain't sick and tired of being sick and tired yet. You feel me? And a lot of us don't want to do the work. You feel me? We want somebody else to do it. But the truth be told, they doing the work they supposed to do for them. And again, like I said when I started this video, let's not watch this stuff as though we're trying to find different things to tell somebody else they should be doing. You know, when you seeking the truth, you see the truth in order to apply that to you. And the beauty is, when you become a strong enough force, the people that you seek to help will gravitate towards the help. Okay? I love you as myself. That's why I tell you this type of stuff. So you can uplift yourself and in turn uplift those that you love. It's nothing you can do about this love, because I give it to you freely. You feel me? We get the blacks rehab, where we do the clothing drives. You feel me? We getting electronics to gear the kids towards learning how to code and do things to be independent and be self-sufficient. Be ready for the times, because it's becoming a time where it's more about what your skill set is, what you understand. And it's always been that with our people. But we've been tricked outside of our culture, so we lost our skill sets. We lost it. We don't even value our skill sets. We just want to skip past what it takes to make the different things that we want, because we say, fuck the skills. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the skills. Kinfolk, let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. Bread right now. Peace within, peace out. Lovely day.